What is going on, guys? I am Chris Luck, and today we are going to be only using my Canon R5 with the Tamron 150-600 G2 Contemporary. So this lens is a big lens and the minimum zoom is 150 millimeters, so it's gonna be a challenge. And okay, I'm actually not gonna vlog with that lens. That'd be a little too much. I'd have to like walk back like a half mile every time just to talk. So I am only going to be using this lens today. I'm inspired to do this because earlier today I snapped this photo. I snapped that photo in some random place's parking lot, and it's actually, the house is at the end of our road here, and I think it came out really good. And I'm like, you know what, let me just only use this lens today. So hopefully I can find some bear or some other wildlife. But if I don't, I want to get some landscape photos with this 150-600. I think it's a unique perspective that isn't really used a lot for landscape photography, so that's what I'm going to try to do and see if it comes out okay, if it's usable. For landscape with this lens, I find that I don't want to go under f8. So f8, f9, f16, I like those. They're pretty good. But f6 is kind of too... just doesn't look sharp enough for me. So let's go ahead and let's go see what we can find here. All right, I made it to my first spot, and let me just walk down this hill just a little bit and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Beautiful scenery here, right? But there's this boat way out there. It's hard to see on a 15mm lens. That's why I'm using the 150-600 today. And I want to get a photo of that boat. And I know it's probably going to need at least a 200mm shot, if not farther. So I'm going to test this out all the way up to 600, see if they come out okay. So let's get the crack in here. All right, I got my trusty 150-600 here on the R5. And it is bear season, so you gotta have your bear spray ready for it, just in case anything does decide to happen. Didn't see any bears along the way, but you never know. They're sneaking around these bushes here and whatnot. So let's see what we can do here. That was kind of fun. The wind's pretty heavy, so I kept thinking there were bears around, but just the wind. It's really pretty light right now. It's not like super golden. I think I can make some of the shots somewhat golden, but the boat doesn't have the best light on it right now. So let's go try to find another spot here. Alrighty, so it looks like I got a few photos I was happy with. There is a weird tint to some of the photos in certain light where it's just too blue and I couldn't correct it. I did the best I could, I should say. If there was anything I could change, would be to shoot faster than 1/500th of a second shooting handheld. There's just the slightest bit of shake and vibration in the photos, so that's one thing I would definitely change. But other than that, it's pretty good. Next up here is this little Sergeant Creek, and that's Cope Mountain right there. It's hard to see in this direct sunlight, but basically the light is hitting that mountain perfectly. And that's a really gorgeous mountain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take out my camera to see what it looks like with the 150-600. One thing I noticed is with zoom lenses, especially with this one, is you really have the ability to fill the frame. And that is something that isn't always what I like to do. I like having the sky, and I enjoy like astrophotography and clouds and sunsets. But when you can fill the frame with the subject, it looks really, really good. So that's one thing that I enjoy about this lens, and it definitely makes me think a lot more simple. Like if I just want to take a photo of a mountain, I could take a photo of any mountain, and it looks really good with that zoom lens. So let's go see if we can find some wildlife or whatever onto the next spot. Let's go. Oh, it's so windy right here. But one other thing, I'm gonna take a photo of those mountains again because they're just gorgeous right now. But another thing is, this is the Coast Guard base, and I don't have access to that. So using this 150 to 600 lens allows me to get close-up photos of things that I can't get close-up photos of with other lenses. So let me take a few photos and then get out of this wind and show you what I'm talking about by the photos. Once again, I'm just showing off how you can just take a photo of any mountain and it comes out pretty good with this lens. And now I'm going to show you how just taking a photo of that Coast Guard boat, I can get really close to it, and I think it looks pretty good. Got a lot of detail in there and something you don't get to see every day. I came out here to Dog Bay here on Near Island. Wanted to show you some wildlife because that is where this lens really shines. But there's some eagles around, and you know what I thought about? I have a lot of wildlife photos, so you can see them right now. So that is definitely where that lens shines. I think it's actually a really good landscape lens that it's not something I'd use all the time. I wouldn't just go on a hike with it. If I hiked, I'd probably bring that and 24 to 70 or something. But I'll tell you what, I really got out there and I found some stuff that I wasn't expecting to really enjoy to do. So I'm pretty happy with everything, and I'm just gonna soak in the sunset. It is really, really, really nice. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. I am Chris Luck. Goodbye. Keep forgetting I changed my name to Chris Luck Photo. So it used to just end as I am Chris Luck because that was my YouTube channel, but it's really Chris Luck Photo. So I am Chris Luck Photo. And anyway, goodbye.